Ladies and gentlemen, our next performer, this is Mr. David Thompson.
Yes.
How many out there have seen the movie American Graffiti?
Yes.
There was one of the main characters in that was Wolfman Jack, the disc jockey that was very famous in the late 60s, 70s, 80s, in the movies, all those kind of things. He got his start in a radio station across the border from Del Rio, Texas, called XERF. At that time, they were called border blaster stations. And that particular radio station has been written about by a variety of artists, including ZZ Top and places like that. So this song is, it's one of those radio stations that you can get at night, all over the Southwest. It just went everywhere. I think it broadcast as far as Alaska.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was 250,000 watts. It's amazing, amazing. This is a song that is based on fact. It is not, in fact, a completely factual song. It's one called Renegade Radio. It's 3 in the morning, I'm barely awake. Inside out of San Antonio, out of the wind is blowing on Highway 90 to Mexico. There's an AM radio in my old Lincoln where the glow would die like a mystic eye. If I get lucky, it'll be there waiting. XERF coming out of the sky. Those ears out on the highway, it's full of interstate city. Tourist reptile houses, fortune tellers taking fate. Tourist red signs, a little bungalow motels. And a radio station right across the border. See it out of Cunha, Mexico. It was Renegade Radio. Renegade Radio, remember it well. It was Renegade Radio. Renegade Radio, remember it well. It was Renegade Radio. With a history, just make the movies. Truth or legend, what's your guess? Wolfman Jack and Federales, ZZ Top and all the rest. Those years out on the highway before the interstate. Tourist reptile houses, fortune tellers take effect. Rubber shake signs, a little bungalow motels. And a radio station right across the border. Renegade Radio, the cast is available. Renegade Radio. Renegade Radio, remember it well. Renegade Radio. Renegade Radio, remember it well. On Renegade Radio. Yeah. Renegade Radio. The radio was playing and it started getting light. And I always carry with me the memory of that night. If you drive all night in Texas, son, I'm here to tell you. At an outlaw station right across the border, a Renegade Radio, the cast is available. Renegade Radio. Renegade Radio, remember it well. 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 Renegade Radio. Renegade Radio. Thank you. The song that ZZ Top wrote about that station was a song called Heard on the X. Same thing. The station was eventually nationalized by the Federales because of all the criminal activity going on around it. Wolfman Jack used to do his broadcast, get it all together in Del Rio, Texas. And then he'd get his bodyguards together and they'd all go across the border to the transmitter station where he did his show. He'd do his show and then they all go back and protect him. The last time he went over there, the Federales had a machine gun emplacement on top of the transmitter. And he just turned around and came back to Del Rio and never went back again.
I'm not going.
When he did the movie American Graffiti, he was broadcasting from XER-B, which was out of Tijuana, Mexico. So he was right there broadcasting in Southern California at that point. If anybody out there has ever watched the soap opera All My Children,
He's on it.
a few of them were really good. Well, then you may have heard this song on that particular show. I had the great fortune of having a couple of songs placed on that particular show.
Nice.
Well, I'm looking for my baby. Don't know what I'm going to do. Try so hard to find my baby. Maybe she been down blue. You know I've got to find my baby before she finds somebody. Now there have been times with you, haven't heard from her all day. When I telephone her, she doesn't have too much to say. She says she's troubled, sentimentally, just looking for a brighter day. Tell you about it. So many times gone by, but not wrong. You know those doubts can make you wonder. Your love and my love, I know should be strong. Or is it well that I want and lately my baby has been trouble. She's looking for some peace of mind. She thought about another lover once, but she's just not the one kind. Just don't want to sit home. So scared of what I'm going to find. Oh, it's scary out there, yeah. So many times I thought about what might be wrong. You know those doubts can make you wonder. Your love and my love, I know she's strong. Or is it well that I'm wondering where I'm looking for out there? Don't know what I'm gonna do. Try so hard to find my baby. Lately she's lost. You know I've got to find my baby before she finds somebody new. Before she finds somebody new. Lately she's been down the blue. Just don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Beautiful.
David Thompson, everybody. I love it, dude. Sharing all the stories. I'm going to. I do a radio show in the Mission. I've never had a machine gun installed on top of it.
What's the website of the crazy story?
Go XCRF.
XERF?
it was broadcasting, probably only about 20% of the time they were broadcasting 250,000 watts because they couldn't get enough electricity in that area of Mexico to run at full power.
So you guys were in basically a pirate radio out of Mexico? You're in a pirate radio out of Mexico or what?
No. This was a station that was out of Mexico during the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
And you got broadcasted on it?
No.